It's Wednesday, people. You know what day it is.
The most dangerous show of the week.
Ah!
Good morning.
Wednesday. Woo! Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay, I gotta see how this is gonna be. Delicate procedure.
Yay.
I have pig. Well, what are these buns? Mini buns? I don't know. They're not pigtails because they're wrapped up, but I went for 2 today. Spent too long trying to get them just right. And then I said they'll be messy anyway all day, so who cares? Hi everybody. Wait, I have to lower the camera.
Oh yeah.
Hang on a second.
We're all the way up at the top.
We look extra short. Hang on.
We kind of are extra short. Yay!
Yay! So much better, huh? Yeah, we are extra short, but we don't have to like flaunt it, you know? So throw it in people's faces. Anyway, hi, welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The VSC edition.
Which is, yes, when we sell you things. We put things on sale. Yes. I feel like we haven't like formally done this for several weeks because we were home for at least one of them. And then, as the cases came in and everything. Yeah, anyway, we did only notions last week. So I need my coffee. Can you tell? Like it's up to here right now. So by the way, hi, I'm Rebecca. I need my coffee. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in kind of gloomy and overcast and going to rain later today, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there.
I got distracted. Yeah, you sound so sad.
It's morning.
Yeah, but we always film in the morning.
We do always film in the morning, and it's morning. And I was reminded again of a funny that I found like years ago. If morning started at like noon, then I could be a morning person. But you know,
that's so funny because noon's not morning, Liz. You know that, right?
I know that.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
it should be.
I'm looking up. I was gonna send you this one. January was a tough year, but we made it.
It's February.
No, January.
It was a
tough year.
Yes.
But we need to wake up. So, okay.
Yeah.
I already sent you the one that says life is like a helicopter. I don't know how to operate a helicopter. Yeah. So hey, anyway, we got distracted.
Shocker.
General announcement. We are out of rulers and gauges for the coconuts. Someone bought the last one this morning. Shout out to Donna. I feel like you're falling off the screen. No, I don't think it's your fault. I think it's the computer's because look how much space. This is us, unfiltered. Hang on a second. Again.
It's gonna bug her.
It's gonna so bug me. No, but rulers and gauges, you're out of. I'm very sad about that. How's that? Maybe better.
My shoulders in.
I'm very sad about that. And see, I can actually go a little closer to the edge of the table. So we're a little more balanced. Look at that. Look, all this space between us for yarn and things and such. Okay. I'm very sad about that. I went to order more. Like we have coconuts coming in this week. I went to order more because I knew we were low. They are out of stock with coconuts and not expected back until like May. I'm very sad. Moment of silence. That's enough. Okay. But so apologies if you really wanted a ruler and gauge magnetic for your maker's board. We still have some of those left. Those are out of stock with my supplier as well. So what we have left is what we have left until possibly March.
Or May.
No, I think the maker's boards were only till March.
Oh.
But who knows if that's correct. I have signed up for emails for as soon as they came in, but they come in, but like the last time that happened, like they've had to reissue them twice because they're so popular. And the first time I went to order, I like got my little 5 of each and then went, these are amazing, let me order more. And they were out of stock. And so I signed up for emails and I replied, I got the email, but I didn't check my email 2 hours after it came in. They were already out of stock again. So
they went fast.
It went really fast. And then they got them back in just before December, Christmas time. Like I got them right back in before Christmas. And there was a whole debacle with that. And they're like, we got tons, so we're not going to run out.
Maybe before Christmas, but
they did run out in January, which is only a month later. So incredibly popular products is what this means. And as soon as we can get them back in, we will. So they are not on sale this week. I just was updating everybody on what is going on with them. The things we show you now are going to be on sale until we film again next Wednesday. And they're going to be 15% off with the code product of the week with spaces as a phrase. So I want to put one notion on because it came in yesterday and it's just so adorable and cutesy cute. So all the other Lantern Moon products have been on sale for like 3 weeks. They're no longer on sale. We still have them. They're adorable. And I think, you know, decently priced. So this little guy, they all come in these cute little, like organza bags, right? This little guy, he's a needle gauge. Look how cute. He's a sheep. When I ordered this, full disclosure, when I ordered this little guy, I thought he was going to be 2 to 3 times as big as this. But what I'm noticing, it's metal. It might be, I'm going to let Liz, I'm seeing what metals it is. I'm going to let Liz read the tag in just a second. It is like super, super like effective use of space. Go ahead and read the tag and then I will talk a little bit more about this.
This cute sheep needle gauge is made of silver-plated brass and will accurately measure a full range of knitting needle sizes. One side is US and the reverse side is millimeters.
So it has, let's see, so silver-plated brass. So it's very durable is the first thing to say. And it goes from, and like, yeah, the same thing on their website. They have this description, but they don't give you the range of what's included. Like the pictures will tell you a whole lot. It is very cool that one side is US sizes. And you may or may not be able to read that on the camera. And the other side, but go to our website and you can see pictures. The other side is millimeter sizes. They have managed to pack from a size 0 needle, like along the little top edge here are the teeny tiny ones, 0 up to a size 13. The biggest hole is a size 13. So that's actually a pretty decent range.
Yeah.
That is the same as, I think somewhere under here is the Susan Bates one we have, the early Susan Bates, which was about this big. We sell them, but the early Susan Bates ones, they've remodeled them, right? But this big, it also had a measuring thing on it. And it only went up to like a size 11. And it might have gone up to a 13. But it's so cute. And but the new Susan Bates ones go up to big, huge, honking, super bulky size needles. And this guy goes at least to a 13. For most people, that is an acceptable range to be able to size your needles. So, and of course, this one in front of me is like,
it even has,
oh, this is a 13.
It even has a 10 3/4 or a 7 millimeter needle stamped on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's got the in-between sizes too. Is what I was going to say. Like it has the 1.5 and the 2.5 in the US sizes. It goes up to a 13. And yeah, one side has millimeters, one side has US sizes. Can I see it for a second?
Yep. It's the size of a silver dollar stamped into a sheet.
That's what you were saying before. Yeah. Like if a silver dollar is flattened out a little bit.
Yeah.
Fits in the palm of my hand. Someone last night at Knit Night said, it probably fits in some of the pockets. Like this would fit in the Knit Aid case.
Or the circular needle case that has the 2 little flat pockets at the very bottom.
This would fit as a helper notion inside some of the cases that they make. And if you have a craft caddy or something like that from Cocoa Knits, this would fit in the little side pockets too. Yeah. So how do you use a needle gauge? I happen to have a size, what this says, it's a size 13 needle. And what I would do, I'm trying to see if I can give an angle here, is I, start maybe in the middle somewhere and it doesn't fit. We go to 10 and a half, 10 and 3/4, 11. Look, it slides all the way through the 13, but it doesn't fit in the next one down. So you start with something a little smaller than what you want it to be. And you keep going until it slides easily through. And for this one, it slides easily through the biggest one on there. So this cute little guy, what are we retailing him for?
I don't know. You haven't stickered yet.
I want to say it's $15.95. It's the same price as the tape measures. So if we haven't stickered him yet, I want to say, I'm going to go check. Hang on. I'm sorry, Liz.
The last time I checked, they weren't in the system yet. And
They were. We
and
had a
not
crazy, we
when
had,
I checked yesterday.
we had a crazy day
We had a
yesterday.
crazy day.
I
yesterday.
did get them in yesterday, but and in fact, I
It was
got
probably
them in
moments before the video went up, which was like right as we were getting ready.
it's
to
a little
post.
bit before that, but we had people in the
We had
shop, like
people in
right
the
at the
shop.
end of the day. It was weird because usually that's the dead time. Anyway, $15.95 for this cute little guy. We haven't had yarn for a little while, so we've got 2 yarns. Hey Liz,
Yay.
you want to read? We're going to talk about Mushishi first
Mushishi, love the Mushishi.
because there's a pile in front of Liz.
It's the Mushishi. This one doesn't have a tag.
There is a tag on the floor over there.
There is a tag on the floor. I will
They
get
have really big honking tags.
This
Sometimes they
one.
fall off.
Mushishi. It is 95% wool
It's for. I just want to hang on. It's from Plymouth Yarn Company.
by Plymouth Yarn.
Keep
Yes. 95% wool, 5% silk. It is a 250-gram ball. Well, hank, twist, whatever. And you get
It's huge.
491 yards.
You get just under 500 yards of light worsted weight. Really pretty, decently soft for something that's like a straight up wool with a little bit of silk. It's decently soft. It's not like, squishy alpaca or, a lot of the merino, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Most of the colors will do some kind of stripy effect. This is one of our shop samples. It is D. O'Keefe's, which one?
I want to
Quaking
say
Aspen.
Quaking Aspen.
Quaking Aspen. Was that what you were going to say?
Yeah, I was like I was thinking something about aspens.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
The Quaking Aspen shawl, which also would look great in a solid. It's
Is it
got garter.
backwards? I don't have my glasses on,
It
but it
is.
looks like it's backwards.
Just I'm gonna leave and you do it. No, I'm kidding.
And I was
Um,
like, I didn't realize that it was reverse stockinette.
It's garter on the whole top half.
Yeah, but the lace. Never mind.
I don't know if you can see that much detail at home anyway, but it's got all this fun lacy stuff at the bottom. This is an example of how it stripes. You have the skein that this comes from right there. Ta-da! I think this one's called graphite or something like that. I'm making her juggle
That
big
is.
heavy skeins. So this one's mostly grays, but it also has like some taupes in it and stuff, which is really pretty. And what I'll say about this, so we picked this yarn after we got to the shop, or I would have brought in, I'm making a sweater out of this too. And what's cool is it's kind of stripy, but it intermingles the colors and it's not like regular stripy. So it's between a stripe and a variegated. And I really like that actually. I'll bring in my, I'll try to remember tomorrow to bring in my favorite flannel.
And we are out of that colorway.
The favorite flannel one? Poop. I'll try to order that. They might have been back ordered. But just so you can see, it's called Harvest. So you can see how that knits up. I might have hidden a couple skeins of it, but I might need it for my sweater. So
It's
but
not a thing.
just to give you an example, like what you're holding is my favorite colorway that
It's
I
Mojave.
would have made my sweater out of if we had it in stock. It has all these warm and cool tones and greens and reds and browns and taupes and oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
It was
Mojave.
part of my
It's really
Christmas.
great. It was?
It was.
cool.
I crocheted it into a chain and then felted it down. And
Oh, and that worked okay?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So that's the Mushishi. So what other fun colors do we have?
We have
right now?
Mojave. Oh, I should say we are retailing it for $45 a skein.
Guess what?
Oh.
We're totally out of. We have like one skein of the harvest left. Sorry, what's the retail?
45.
45. Okay. This is the harvest. It has like browns and reds and maroons, and it's just so pretty. Sounds like we might only have one in stock. I can't remember if I reordered it or why I didn't reorder it last time, but I will try. It might have been back ordered. Plymouth's having some supply issues too. Everybody is right now. We're doing the best we can.
This one is called Taupe Black, but
I like
it's
that
like
one.
a blue steel gray
with taupe.
with taupe and little
It's-
specks of black.
It's super muted and super pretty. Really like that one. There's so many of these that like I would have knit with this one, but we already have a couple samples. So
Mushishi apple is all greens.
it's like
from-
candy apple,
yeah, dark.
green, like Macintosh, whatever, right?
Yeah, but
Or-
there's some of that like
there's like
bluey
a
greens and
can't hold it. I'm like, yes,
Well,
but it's
no,
way down here. I know you're
yeah,
looking at.
anyway.
Not that you all can see the detail. at home
It's got
'cause our,
lots of
our camera work
funness.
is only so much, but it's got like all these different shades of green, and it's really fun.
emerald. It is blues and greens and purples.
And much more of an emerald green, like a
Yes.
deeper green in it. And shout out to Emerald. It was her birthday earlier this week, our local indie dyer. So
Happy birthday.
yay! This is my favorite, but your favorite probably too. So I know everything's my favorite.
Thistles. It's called grapevine.
It's called grapevine, but it reminds us of thistles because it's like
green and purple.
green and
remind me
purple,
of
and they're
thistles.
both very intense, which is great. I want to say this is Oceanic. Yeah, Oceanic has teals and blues and purples.
Let me
Super,
go
super pretty.
get the card off the floor. So
Well, we don't know if it's that one, but is that the only, we need to know what name that is? I want to say this is like pink lipstick or something.
it's lipstick black.
I was so close. Lipstick black. Total disclaimer, there's not a lot of like true black in this, but there's a lot of hot pink and dark brown, and we got scissors on the floor. We're just having issues today, people.
It's not noon yet.
But it's got like magenta and fuchsia, and oh my gosh, it's just, that's very pretty. Because I think your favorite red black,
They
discontinued
discontinued it.
So that's as close as
We
can get.
never got it in.
Yeah.
Like you ordered it and they were like, yeah.
Yeah, it's done. And I was like, what? So the other yarn we're gonna put on sale this week is Ultra Alpaca, because
Mm.
we just got one new color in to show off the sample. So can you read, this is the new color.
Can I read the stats?
Yes, please. That's your job. I'm getting samples out.
So Berroco Ultra Alpaca. It is 50% superfine alpaca and 50% Peruvian wool.
It's so yummy and soft.
You get 219 yards per 100 grams.
Mhm.
Hand wash, lay flat to dry. They're recommending a US 8 or a 5mm knitting needle
It's a
and
nice light worsted,
an H hook.
so a medium worsted.
Yeah.
So it's okay if you love the softness of alpaca, but you want to say make something big like a sweater. This is fantastic, because if you try to make a sweater out of 100% alpaca, it will probably grow under its own weight and not stay the same size. But the wool gives it a little bit of strength and integrity, and then it retains its shape. It still has like a soft definition to the stitches. It's not like super tightly spun, but it is, you can see a twist on it. Y'all may remember this from like beginning of the pandemic, and I'm sure I've shown it off before. I'm looking on the camera, and like there's this little pucker right here from where
Yeah,
it's
there's a
been.
matching pucker on the other side.
It's from where it's been on that. It's got moobs. No, it's from those two spots you see, are from where it's been on the hanger. Because like, yeah, if we never take it off the hanger, have you ever had a sweater that you keep on a hanger and it's got little pokey things where the ends of the hanger are? It's kind of what's going on with this. But this took like 5 skeins. This is Andrea Mowry's Honey Moss. It's one of my favorites. It's like It's huge. Asymmetrical for me is kind of hard to wear, but it's great to show off. It's got lace and it's got honeycomb cables. And this is one of the it's like a pea green, but it's got all these flecks of different colors in it. It's really, really, really cute. Like it's heathery, which is a lot of these ones from Ultra Alpaca are heathery. So I brought out a sampling of colors, but not all of the colors. And
because we have a lot of colors.
We have a lot of colors. And there's some that we're really, really low on. We just got an order in, but people bought us out of some colors after I put in the order, and some of it's back ordered. So my polyrhythm sweater that I've made a little bit of progress on was this morning's morning meditation. I'm doing the cover from the last issue of Pom Pom. I'm making this out of the natural and the navy of the Ultra Alpaca. And so there's a little bit of fuzz to the stitch definition, but it's still really, 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 really pretty. I'm
doing my Twilight sweater out of Ultra Alpaca.
Out of tons of colors of Ultra Alpaca. So I think Berroco actually has names for these. A lot of online we have numbers. Maybe I can take the time to, since it's notion of one of the products of the week this week, I can try to update the names with the colors too. We also have some Ultra Alpaca naturals that I grabbed. The naturals will be even softer because there's no dye in them. And I will try to mark, they're the upper color. So like 62501, like there's extra numbers. They all start with 6. But the more digits in it, the more likely it's one of the naturals. I'll try to update
retailing that. Because the 2 skeins that I have came out of the box.
It's like I set her up for failure this morning. It's $13.50. We're retailing these for $13.50 currently. Prices are going up on everything. I don't think they've gone up on Ultra Alpaca yet, but don't be surprised if you watch one of the old shows that we film and we're talking about a retail price and you're like, that's not what it is on your website. It's because prices are changing. And especially if you're watching one, we've been filming for, we're coming up on 2 years right now.
2 years.
Would you like some of my coffee? If it wasn't gross to drink my coffee because COVID.
Ew. There's cooties.
There's cooties in there. We're coming up on 2 years of filming. So if you watch an old VSC and you hear a price on there and it's not what's listed on our website, prices change. And they always go up, but they're going up more than usual because there's shipping container issues and there's so many issues. So like these are our lovely naturals. So it's basically like the sheep and the alpaca like were this color of some kind, like when they blended them together. Then this is one of the colors that you're using in, this is a new color I have to get up on the website. So if it's not there when you look, I'm trying.
This is charcoal.
That's charcoal gray, classic, charcoal gray. I call this off black. There's some other name they have for this. If you
mixed this with black, you'd get that.
This is like in between charcoal and black. It's lovely. It's got just a little bit of hairy lightness above black. And it's out of stock with Berroco. So we have like 3 skeins left. It's 6289. I will work to identify the colors online of all of these.
Might be my fault. Somebody else bought
someone else. Too. You didn't buy all I think I 8 bought of them. Most. You bought like 5, maybe 6. Never mind. We can blame Liz. Okay. So charcoal, the new color, I want to say that's like Merlot or something. Yeah. It's like a deep, warm, it's not quite like a burgundy. To me is more of a purple, a purpley one. This was the closest we had to like a burgundy. It's 62171. It is like a pinky purple, heathery, gorgeous, all these different tones, and put that up against, that's the difference. And I'm going to try to photo edit before we post, but like, it's much warmer than this one. This one's much purplier. It's much warmer.
It's a happy.
This is that pea green color, but it's not just pea green. Like it's got some darker bits of emeraldy green in it. We were almost out of our emeraldy green and we just got that back in. We've got like a dark blueberry, purpley, speckly. I love the heathery tones. Like not all of these are, some of them, these are solid and some of these are heathery. These are still only a fraction of our colors. We've got like a good turquoise, got a good burnt sienna. I don't know how many of these are left. Someone recently bought a sweater quantity. What's crazy about this guy, it's more of a coral almost, but deeper. There are the heather tones in this are this color.
Yeah.
So we've got a nice mustard, and then this has some tones of mustard in it, but it works. It's crazy. And we have to wrap up because it's almost time for the shop to open. But I will try to get all of this stuff up online. We have incoming.
Of course we do.
Join us tomorrow for a Dear Becky and Lizzie. Email liz@sundragonartfiber.com.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
Yay! So sorry we have to go. It is 9:58 and someone's walking up to the door. Bye. We'll try to finish up with more about this tomorrow.